Hello, I'm Luke Neller and welcome to Best Replays of the Week. In this episode we have sand, a river made of sand, and a lake made of water. Roll out! Let's rev up our engines with Worst V2 appropriately stuck in one of the worst positions on the map. Not bad. Not bad at all. Judging by this, bro, your nickname can't be justified at all. This is why you bring one clip of high explosives to the battlefield. Hold! Now! Gone, but so is our ammo. With nothing but sand in the ammo racks, our hero has but one choice. Yeah! Oh, well, now I understand why you're called the worst. That had to be the worst ramming attempt, ending with a puff. But otherwise a nice game with good stats. Congratulations, Worst V2. Heading over to Lucky Senpai in a platoon of sheds. These are no ordinary sheds, however, as these are hiding a massive 183mm, 1750 damage cannon. You know, a shed is too small. These things are as big as a barn. A doom bomb, perhaps. Only 1052 damage? Weak sauce. Right. Town is cleared, we just, team? Okay, seems like all eyes are on you, Lucky Senpai. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, no more. Lucky Senpai won the game with an ace, dealing an enormous 10,184 damage and scoring 1,614 base experience. An impressive game, Lucky Senpai, even if a bit derpy. For our third replay this week, Dusha2K rolls out in an IMO 1951 and is just in time to punish a goat and a brusque. Winning! Then a progetto, Dusha2K is really focusing on taking out key machines. To be a great player, map knowledge is essential. Until your enemies decide enough is enough. What? I can't believe you survived that, Dusha2K. No escape. Ah, bugger. Must have missed. and where do you think you're going? Pucker! Revenge! Well, aced it with a Radley Walters. 6,510 damage, 2,034 experience with 5 splash damage hits received. Shows that Dusha 2K shouldn't have lived. But since they did, congratulations! Now for the Sandia of Rivers. Our runner-up stays true to their nickname. Awesome Snapshots doesn't disappoint in the notoriously unreliable Bizonte. Opening up with a solid 1.8k damage whilst being very much the bottom of the food chain. The key to this victory is to utilize the solid gun depression alongside the quick burst damage potential, whilst making the most out of the sloped and spaced armor. Not overcommitting while still keeping the pressure on. Dealing damage whilst preserving the HP. Masterful. A crucial final shell in the clip takes out the uninvited guest. Thanks, team! Having HP to spare is definitely paying off for awesome snapshots. But just as the game is seeming to stabilize, both remaining allies are buried in the sand. Oh, come on! Yikes, that was a big bounce! A heat clip is a must in this situation. What a shot! Phew! Decap, quick! Realizing the futility of a long-range fight, Awesome Snapshots changes the angle. Yes! One more. There it goes. What a game! A brilliant carry by Awesome Snapshots. Dueling with higher tier tanks and coming out on top is definitely a highlight for me. Dealing 7,300 damage, scoring 4 kills and an impressive 2,073 base experience on top of that is well worth our runner-up. Congratulations, Awesome Snapshots! And climatically, our best replay of the week takes the field in the evergreen T110E5. In sharp contrast to the last replay, DZ Dizzy stands to dominate as top tier here on Lakeville. Not quite the dominating start I expected. Dizzy secures the town, as the rest of their team efficiently and excellently secures a quick ticket back to the garage. With no way to reset, this game is certainly over. But no, it is saved by the no-cap kill-all crowd. I'm sure they won't regret this. Got him! Just before their reinforcements arrive. Ouch! 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 With only 15 hit points remaining, sticking near the only thing not wanting to kill you seems like the best idea. 2 guns are better than 1. But with a cap in full swing, it's time to hit overdrive. Hey, wait! No! With the final ally lost and precious time wasted, Dizzy needs a miracle. Long-range ballistics. Calculating missile speed. No frigging way! That was a most triumphant decap. But let's not forget that even a slight breeze could end this game for our hero, let alone a high explosive shell. But it's a miss! However, there's no time to rest. The Borsig is inbound. I can't watch. Unbelievable! Dizzy has done it. An absolutely incredible clutch win. I don't know what's more impressive, the blind decap, the final showdown, or winning with just 15 HP for half the game. Who cares about stats when you're able to pull off one of the most epic wins in World of Tanks history? Definitely our best replay of the week. Congratulations, DZ Dizzy! And that's it for this episode. We truly had everything for you this week. Thrills, spills, bottom tier, top tier, sand, water, you name it. So let me grab my cuppa, and I'll be there in the comments to chat about why the original KV-13 was the best tank ever. Oh, and don't forget to send us your replays. What replays and our Discord is awaiting your personal touch. I'm Luke Nella, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.